Hello and welcome to the podcast where it's me, your one and only host. It's lonely here. Please send help. Please. Let's get started. First thing, myself. My name is Stephen, and I'm doing a podcast right now. I run a YouTube channel that has 16 subscribers at the time of recording this, and I don't think it's going to be going anywhere. I'm struggling for content, and any ideas that I have, they're just not working out. Because I don't think they're good enough. So we're going to try something different, something not very polished. I'm going to polish this, of course. I'm going to polish it up in post. But, yeah, that's what we're doing here. First things first, my life. It all began when I was born, and I see you've already lost interest. Let's move on. So recently, I did something very weird on Reddit. Something very strange. I encountered something very strange. Someone very strange. And I decided to interview them. I go on a website. I use Reddit. I know, very cringe. And on this one subreddit is a person. Okay, so the subreddit's called and there was this one comic, it was duking it out. And on that comment, someone left a reply to a different comment that just said based. I know. That's basically every subreddit I hang around. They just use the word based a lot. So anyway, just saying based, and he says something like, he was flared as INSOC, the comment he was replying to. And guess what he was flared as? That's right, National Socialism, otherwise known as Nazism. Now, I was surprised, because most people on that subreddit are very unironic when it comes to flaring. Like, I've only seen one person on that subreddit, and I've been on that subreddit, I've seen a lot of comments, who was flaring as ironic. And it was this one dude who was an anarcho-communist who was making fun of them. But anyways, I leave a comment saying, I didn't realize anyone actually flared as National Socialism. So, just a reply, saying my thoughts. He replied to me saying, yeah, I'll probably change to off-center soon, because I don't want people to actually know my political ideology. And, I responded to that, and then I asked him a question. Are you ironic or unironic? Because, best to assume the best. As you may know, I don't support Nazism. It's not very cool, to be honest. It's pretty cringe, actually, as they would say. The scholars would call it cringe. I would also call it cringe. I'm a scholar. I'm a pretty smart guy, I use the word cringe and based. That was really close to the mic. I'm not sure if that came off. I'm using a pop filter. But anyways, I said I wanted to interview him. He said he wouldn't talk to me on the comments. He said to PM him. I PM'd him. I asked him a couple questions. He said that he wasn't comfortable talking on Reddit because he feared that the Reddit mods or admins were gonna ban. They're watching his history, man. They're gonna ban him any second. As soon as he says anything related to then the ban hammer comes down and he dies horribly. So I talked to him about it, and I might be putting up screenshots right now to give a more visual appeal. And I created a Twitter account. I don't like Twitter. I forgot my Twitter password, and I don't want to make a new one. I made a new one, but I didn't want to. So anyway, I make a Twitter account, and I message him. I message him saying, hey, I was the guy talking to you on Reddit. Can you answer some questions? Because I was curious. You don't see a Nazi every day. Unless you, live in, I don't know, Germany, 1940s. I'm not even sure there's Nazis there. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I was talking to this guy, and we talked a little bit, small chat, and then I asked him a question. Are you unironic or ironic? He said he's serious. It's not ironic. It's unironic. Raised some red flags. Yeah, because Nazism isn't based. It's not based. It's not very cool to hate the Jews. Or is it? No, it isn't. No, or is it? I'll let you decide. So, I next asked him, are you the kind of, so National Socialism, as far as I see it, is kind of a mix. It's like that wasn't real socialism. You know that kind of person? That's what Nazism to me. That a group of people that says, that wasn't real socialism. This is real socialism. Real socialism is actually hating the Jews, apparently. And that's one socialism I can get behind. So, and he said he didn't answer the question at first. He originally went off on a tangent saying how National Socialism, I'm just gonna hereby refer to it as Nazism. That's basically what it is about unifying one's people and it's not racist. Well, not racist. It's not like hating black people. National Socialism, according to him, isn't hating black people. It's unifying your people, which may be white people, but I don't know. He despises groups as the KKK. He doesn't like them. He thinks that they're wasting time and they're not good. And then he answers the questions, and he's very ominous about answering the question about the Jews. He said yes, he does not like the Jews. He doesn't like the Jews, guys. He doesn't like the Jews. And then I asked him about economic policy. He said that he's not economically left or economically right. He's what political scholars would call third positionist. I don't really understand it, to be honest. But he was going to go into an in-depth explanation and explain a world where National Socialism ruled and an everyday life, so he could explain to me better. But I think his mother called him to bed. So I don't know, man. I don't know about that. He had to leave. He probably had school or something. Granted, it was 10 p.m. at night. He might have been lying, and his mother just called him to bed. I don't know. I did a little stalking on his Reddit account. He's 27, apparently. I don't know, man. But anyways, I don't want to check it. To be honest, and I've already forgotten the password. So that's pretty cool. You don't interview a Nazi every day. That's pretty epic. I posted to the Discord. It's pretty cool. Anyways, not my Discord. I'm part of a Discord. I put it on the Discord. I redacted all names, of course, except mine, because you guys should follow me on Twitter. It's pretty cool there. It's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm going to say the N-word now. Part 2. So, besides interviewing Nazis and gaming, because I'm a gamer, actually, in my free time, I do a lot of YouTube. Just kidding, that was a lie. I haven't worked on YouTube in like a week. And you look at my last upload that isn't unlisted, because I've uploaded a couple times and unlisted them, because they're garbage. All my videos are garbage, but those ones were especially garbage. I also did some editing commissions. But yeah, I have not worked on YouTube. And I could half-ass it saying, guys. Doing YouTube and high school at the same time is really rough. I have so much work. That's a lie. That is a lie. I don't have a lot of work. I could work on YouTube and upload videos a week. Every 1 or 2 weeks, depending on how polished they want to be. But I could do that if I wanted to. I just don't, because I don't want to spend my free time on YouTube. I don't see it going anywhere. I don't think it'll succeed. And yeah, that's basically my attitude toward YouTube. That Lemon video about how YouTube is so horrible is too real. It's too real, man. But I have friends I can show these videos to, so it's whatever. Anyways. Yes, I just want to get that out and say that I'll try to upload these podcasts. It'd be a shame to call them a podcast. They're not even an hour long. I plan on these being at least 10 minutes, 20 minutes long, because I don't want to do a lot of editing. But yeah, I feel like I had to do some visual editing to make it appealing to people. So yeah. Part 3. So in this part 3, I'm going to talk about what I want to do with the channel in the future, and the future of this right here. So for this podcast, I plan on doing, well, I wanna do a couple more episodes where I just talk about stuff, my life, things I want to talk about, video games, politics. I'm a big politics guy, but I don't like to talk about my politics. The Jews. Oh yeah, right. Video games, politics. I kind of want to talk about that a lot. Not a lot, but like I have stuff to say about it. And this seems like an easy and more interesting way to get content out there. Like, basically, what I'm working is I'm working off the audio, and I have a pretty cool editing software, Premiere Pro, and I can just work off the audio and try to make it entertaining from there. I try to put jokes in here, but it's mostly just me talking. And I give updates on this podcast about what I'm working on. I had okay. I'm gonna talk about this in episode 1, the next episode. This is just episode 0, where I'm just setting everything up and explaining the podcast. I might update this video, episode 0. :2. Episode 0:2. That's the yeah. And also, by episode 100, I will say the N-word on the podcast. I will say the N-word on the podcast. It's true. I'll make that a promise. I will say the N-word on the podcast. Cause why not? And if you let me get to episode 100, it's your fault. Episode 100, we're saying the N-word. And that's what this podcast is all about. Play that end card. It's the end. It's the end of the podcast. This is it. If you want more of it, leave a like, I guess. I don't really care. I just do this. I do this for attention. Because you don't make videos for not people. Okay, I'm going on a tangent. Leave a like, subscribe, and donate to my Patreon that I don't have, so I could buy more airsoft equipment. Gamer, bye.